Hi guys, this is a very powerful week of healing, and I want to share with you a few tips and insight on how we can practically bring this healing energy into our lives. Healing starts with feeling and being at our core whole, complete, and at peace. If you look at it as an entire system, the system of the body, let's say, the body is healthy when it's functioning, when it's cooperating, when all the pieces are working in harmony together. Then there's health, there's healing, when there's wholeness and everything is complete. So the question is, what throws us off? What makes us sick? And it can be sickness on all levels, not just physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It all starts when we're connected to the opposite of this energy of wholeness, completion, and peace, which is the energy of lack. When we are driven from lack, and we all come into this world being innate, whole, and complete, which is our soul. And part of this game of life is forgetting and losing touch with who we really are and our complete being, and playing this silly game, this illusionary game of thinking that there's really something missing. Now, we are in this world to do, don't get me wrong, and actions are important. But where we're coming from is even more important. So oftentimes what happens, and I see it over and over again in my one-on-one Tikkune Healing sessions, is that there is an inner lack, an inner emptiness, and a person becomes restless. And in this restlessness and trying to fill up that lack, we're starting to do. We're starting to create. We're starting to chase after something in the hope of filling up that emptiness and that void. Now, there's two very important things to take into consideration before we start doing, before we're starting to act, that we want to maintain coming from the right place, maintaining this sense of wholeness and completeness and peace before we're starting the doing, to center ourselves in this place before, because nothing in the world that we will do externally and achieve and accomplish will compensate for that inner void and emptiness. Absolutely nothing. Yet we're here to do and to create, but it depends, and it's important how and where we're coming from. So two things I want you to take in consideration before you start doing. Number one, take in consideration the life-sustaining force, source energy, light of the Creator, that took care of you up until this point, and God willing will continue to take care of you for the rest of your life. There's a force that came here before us that took care of us in so many ways, sustained us, gave us life, brought us to this place that we are right here, right now. And I want to take that into consideration. I want to make room in my heart for appreciating this powerful force. It is part of the process of feeling whole and complete. And the second thing is all the people that came here before me. All the people that came before me, that touched me, that helped me, that source energy sent them as messengers in my life to give me, to provide for me, to help me, little and small and big, in small ways or in big ways. To take that in consideration as well. And making room in our heart for those people, to appreciate them, because they belong to us as well, and we belong to them. If we fail to bring in these two elements, the life-sustaining force and the people that are part of me, that help shape me, big or small, then our baseline is emptiness. Our baseline is restlessness. Our baseline is I'm set apart. I don't belong. It's just me. And if it's just me and I'm set apart, it's very difficult to bring in healing energy, very difficult to come to this state of peace. Now, bringing in these two elements, Rav Ashlag explains it like giving the example of a cog in a machine. The cog is doing its part, but it's also serving the greater good. It's serving the entire machine. Now, we are these cogs in the machine. And if we get the impression of fall into the illusion that we're just a cog and the machine is separated from us, and we fail to understand that we are part of the machine is part of us, we need it and it needs us, then there will always be emptiness, there will always be a sense of not belonging, there will always be a sense of something is missing. And allowing the cog to work just more and more and more and more, spinning its wheel and working harder, won't compensate for that emptiness. We want to bring these two elements inside of us. And this week, remind yourself that I am whole, that I am complete, that I'm at peace. If I'm bringing these two elements, I can really sense that and feel that, and I belong. And then I can ask the question or say, now I'm ready to co-create. What's next? Now I'm ready. Let's get this thing going. Have a blessed week, everybody.